let's find out more about the situation in Spain. I'm joined now by Manu Terradillos, news editor for our Spanish service. Manu, explain to us what's happening with the vaccine rollout in Spain. The Astrazeneca jab has now been resumed, but it's for a certain age group. What's going on?
Well, Spain has been one of the most cautious countries regarding Astrazeneca. It's been almost a week since all these heavyweight countries, let's say like this in the European Union, Germany, France, Italy, decided to suspend it. We are going to restart the vaccination tomorrow, and there are going to be some little changes. For example, this age limit, before it was up to 55, so people who were 55 or younger, so once again Spain being cautious. Now they changed it to 65. Well, they said they've been studied, as we've heard. They're reviewing it. Just for details, it's a jab that's going to be used for firefighters, security forces, some healthcare workers that were not vaccinated during the first stages. And it's essential because Spanish authorities want to use it to speed up all this vaccination rollout because it's going slow. According to data we've gathered, there are about 900,000 doses of AstraZeneca in Spain waiting to be used. And with these doses and the 4.5 million doses from Johnson & Johnson that the Spanish authorities had announced that they will be receiving the next quarter, they plan to speed up this rollout. This famous goal of 70% of people being vaccinated by summer, it's still there. Local authorities are confident, but for the moment, there are only slightly about 2 million people in Spain fully vaccinated, not doses, but people who have gone through this whole two-shot vaccination procedure in Spain, which is still not a lot, seeing a population of almost 47 million people in Spain.
What about the restrictions in Spain? Because there seems to be this real tension. If you are a resident in Spain, you're not allowed to travel between regions. But living in France here, I could hop on a plane and go and have a holiday in Madrid. So what's going on?
Exactly, it is like this. In Spain, now for the moment, regions are controlling it. So some regions apply this, what we call it, perimetral lockdown. You cannot leave. Some other, they're open, like Madrid. But for example, for Easter holidays, there is a national plan, and all the regions must be closed from the 26th of March to the 9th of April. But for me, not for you. So as you said, you can go to Spain, but my friend who lives in my hometown in Palencia cannot take the car and drive 200 kilometers to go to the beach in the north of Spain. Local authorities have said that it's different, that, for example, the foreign mobility is going to be lower, just 10% of what we used to have in holidays, and these people will have a negative PCR test needed to enter into the country, while if we open, let's say, regional borders, there will be hundreds of thousands or even million people traveling to the beach, to their second residence for holidays. But obviously it is not enough, and people see it very, very unfair, because it's been 1 year of lockdown in, lockdown out, and now that they could have some relief, especially after some really tight measures during Christmas, so with people not being allowed to travel except for some exceptions, they were looking forward for these holidays, and now they know that they will have mainly to stay at home.
Manu, thank you very much.
Always a pleasure.